Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into the world of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
A Rock.
But we're going to go way beyond, the people's champ persona. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
This is about unpacking a life that's more fascinating than just muscles and movies.
Absolutely.
Did you know, before becoming a global icon, The Rock had some serious setbacks?
He did.
We're talking a rocky road paved with tough teenage years, a stalled football career, and even a few run-ins with the law.
Yeah, it's true. What's captivating about The Rock is that his story is one of incredible resilience.
I mean, you got to think about it. Those early challenges, they seem to have fueled his unwavering determination to succeed.
Yeah.
Let's rewind all the way to the beginning.
Yeah.
The Rock was born in Hayward, California in 1972 into a family practically synonymous with wrestling royalty.
I mean, really?
His father, Rocky Johnson, was a trailblazing African-Canadian wrestler. And his grandfather, Peter Maivia, was a legend in the Samoan wrestling scene.
Yeah. And let's not forget his mother's side, the Inoue family.
Oh, right.
It's the wrestling dynasty through and through. You could say he was destined for the ring.
Yeah.
But his childhood wasn't all championship belts and stadium crowds.
Right.
His family moved constantly due to his father's career, which meant young Dwayne never really had a chance to put down roots or form lasting friendships.
Yeah, think about that as a kid, constantly being uprooted and having to make new friends all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, as you mentioned, there were those turbulent teenage years.
Right.
Our sources mentioned disciplinary issues, financial struggles, even some brushes with the law.
Wow. So even with all that talent and that wrestling legacy, he still had a really tough time growing up.
Yeah, he did. It reminds us that even someone who appears to have all now has faced real adversity.
Yeah.
It's something a lot of people can relate to.
Absolutely.
And I think those experiences instilled in him a profound understanding of setbacks. As temporary, not defining.
Right.
He learned to dust himself off and keep striving.
I mean, even with those challenges, his athletic talent was undeniable.
Oh, yeah.
He earned a full scholarship to the University of Miami for football and was a defensive tackle on the 1991 national championship team.
Yeah, he had the potential for a successful football career, but then injuries took him off the field.
Oh, wow.
Dashing his NFL dreams.
Oh, that's got to be a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, it is. He went on to play for the Calgary Stampeders in the Canadian Football League.
Okay.
But was cut after just 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Being cut from a team is tough for any athlete.
Sure.
But to have it happen twice in such a short period, how do you think that shaped his approach to future challenges?
I think it's an important part of his story, reminding us that even someone who appears to have it all now has faced real adversity.
Right.
It's something a lot of people can relate to. And I think those experiences instilled in him a profound understanding of setbacks as temporary.
It's not defined. He learned to dust himself off and keep striving.
It's like that saying, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success.
Right, exactly.
But The Rock didn't give up. Instead, he turned to the family business.
Of course, wrestling.
In 1996, he debuted in the World Wrestling Federation as Rocky Maivia. A clear nod to his family legacy.
Yeah, the audience wasn't immediately sold on that.
Oh, really?
They saw him as a somewhat generic good guy, and the persona just didn't resonate.
Interesting. But then in 1997, everything changed when he shed the Rocky Maivia persona and embraced The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
This is when things really took off.
Yeah, I can imagine. So he's dominating in the ring, but he's got his eyes on another arena that values charisma and physicality.
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, in 2001, he landed his first major role in The Mummy Returns as the Scorpion King.
Oh, wow.
It was a breakout performance.
And it led to his own spin-off movie, The Scorpion King, in 2002.
Yep. This marked a pivotal moment. Moving from wrestling to acting.
Right.
That's a tough transition for most.
Oh, it is.
But The Rock pulled it off.
He did. It really showcased his charisma and screen presence, proving he was more than just a wrestler trying his hand at acting.
And he went on to star in The Rundown, Walking Tall, and Gridiron Gang, building a solid filmography and experimenting with different genres early on.
Which probably helped him develop his range as an actor.
Then came the big breakthrough with Fast 5 in 2011.
Right.
He joined the franchise as Luke Hobbs, the tough, no-nonsense federal agent.
Right.
And you have to admit, he completely stole the show.
He did. It was a brilliant move for the franchise.
So instead of just saying he reinvigorated the franchise, what do you think it was about The Rock's performance that resonated so well with audiences?
Fast Five became a global phenomenon, and The Rock solidified his position as a genuine action star.
But it wasn't just about the action, was it?
No, not at all. His comedic timing and the chemistry he had with the rest of the cast really elevated the movie.
Okay.
He brought a layer of humor and heart that made it more universally appealing.
I see. And he didn't stop there.
No, he didn't.
He starred in the Jumanji films.
Right.
Voiced Maui in Moana and sang You're Welcome.
And sang.
Who knew he could sing?
Yeah, I mean...
San Andreas.
Uh-huh.
And finally, Black Adam in the DC universe.
It's an incredible string of blockbuster hits, and the diversity of his roles is noteworthy.
Yeah.
He's comfortable in action comedy and family-friendly films.
It's almost as if he can connect with audiences of all ages.
He really can. And it's not just luck or good looks. The man is a strategic mastermind.
Really?
In 2012, he co-founded 7 Bucks Productions with his ex-wife, Dani Garcia.
Wow, this was a savvy business move demonstrating his long-term vision.
Yeah, he wasn't just riding the wave of acting success. He was building an empire.
One of their most successful projects was Ballers on HBO.
Oh, yeah.
Where he played a retired athlete turned financial manager. It's almost like he was playing a version of himself, wouldn't you say?
There are definitely parallels there, and the show is a hit, but his entrepreneurial spirit extends far beyond entertainment.
So it's not just Hollywood.
No, he launched Terramana Tequila, which was a massive success, along with Zoa energy drinks.
Wow.
And the Project Rock line with Under Armour. This man is a business powerhouse.
It's amazing how he's managed to build such a successful business portfolio.
Yeah.
When you look at his ventures, tequila, energy drinks, athletic wear,
Right.
is there a common thread that connects them back to his personal brand?
What's striking is how his ventures align with his personal brand. Fitness, hard work, and a positive outlook. These aren't random investments.
Okay.
They're carefully curated extensions of his image and values.
I like that, carefully curated.
Yeah, take Terramana, for example.
Okay.
He didn't just slap his name on a bottle and hope for the best. He entered a very saturated market, but he did so with a clear vision for a high-quality product, leveraging his personal brand and social media mastery to connect directly with consumers.
That's incredible insight into his business acumen. He really understands how to connect with his audience, and of course, we can't forget his philanthropic side.
Oh, absolutely.
The Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation supports terminally ill children and offers programs for physical and mental health.
He's also a strong advocate for disaster relief veteran support and education.
Wow.
He even made a significant donation during the COVID-19 pandemic. Giving back seems to be a fundamental part of who he is.
And in his personal life, he's been married twice.
Yes, twice. First to Dani Garcia from 1997 to 2008, with whom he shares a daughter, Simone, who is now a WWE wrestler herself.
Carrying on the family legacy.
Absolutely. Then in 2019, he married Lauren Hashin.
Okay.
And they have 2 daughters, Jasmine and Tiana.
So 3 daughters.
Yeah, he frequently shares family moments on social media, and it's evident that fatherhood is a top priority for him.
Which is admirable considering the demands of his career.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He seems to genuinely prioritize balancing his work life with family time.
He's also very open about his fitness routine.
Oh, yeah, he is.
The guy's known for intense workouts and a strict diet.
It's that hardest worker in the room mentality.
It's inspiring to some and maybe a bit intimidating to others, but there's no denying his dedication.
No, there isn't. But let me ask you this. That hardest worker image.
Yeah.
It's inspiring, sure.
Right.
But doesn't it also set a pretty high bar?
For the average person.
Yeah. Could it be intimidating or even off-putting to some?
That's a great point. I think you've hit on something really interesting there.
While it's definitely motivating, it could also make some people feel like they can't measure up.
Yeah. It's like he's superhuman or something.
Exactly. It's a delicate balance.
Between inspiring and overwhelming.
Right.
But I think that relentless drive is a big part of his appeal.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not just a celebrity. He's a symbol of perseverance, positivity, and a certain relatability.
He's living proof that you can overcome challenges and achieve extraordinary things with hard work and determination.
Yeah.
And his journey resonates with people because it shows that even someone who seems to have it all
right.
has faced adversity and come out stronger on the other side.
He's constantly reminding us to be grateful for our opportunities and the people in our lives.
Yeah, he really emphasizes gratitude, and it seems to be genuine.
And he seems to genuinely believe in the power of hard work and gratitude.
His story bridges sports entertainment and mainstream culture in a way that few have managed to do.
It's a rare crossover appeal.
It is that transcends demographics and generations.
What's fascinating is that even with all of his accomplishments, The Rock is still evolving.
That's true. He isn't content to rest on his laurels. For example, his tequila brand, Terramana, was a bold move. He entered a crowded market, but did so with a clear vision and a commitment to quality, and it's paid off tremendously.
It really speaks to his understanding of business and his willingness to take risks.
Yeah.
It all comes back to that question, what is it about The Rock that resonates so deeply with so many people?
I think it's a combination of factors.
Okay.
There's the classic rags to riches element to his story. He started with very little. Faced significant setbacks. And through sheer determination and hard work, he achieved phenomenal success.
It's an incredible story.
It is. It's a story that resonates with people across cultures. The idea that anyone can achieve their dreams if they're willing to put in the effort.
People are drawn to underdog stories. And The Rock's journey is a prime example, but I think there's more to it than just that.
Absolutely. Another key factor is his authenticity.
Okay.
He's not afraid to show vulnerability, to talk about his flaws and the struggles he's faced. He's open about his past battles with depression, the financial hardships he experienced early on. That kind of honesty makes him incredibly relatable.
Yeah, it reminds us that even someone who seems to have it all goes through tough times, like everyone else.
It's so refreshing, especially in a world where social media often presents a very curated and often unrealistic version of reality.
I agree. It's like everyone's trying to present this perfect image of themselves.
Exactly. His willingness to be real, to show his imperfections, makes him feel more human, more approachable.
And he's always so positive, too. The social media is full of motivational messages, encouraging people to pursue their dreams and never give up. He's like a life coach to millions of people.
He's definitely tapped into something. He's powerful. People are hungry for inspiration and guidance. And The Rock delivers that in a way that's genuine and engaging.
He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk.
Right. He doesn't preach. He shares his own experiences and insights. Which makes his message resonate so much more powerfully.
It's like having that friend who always knows the right thing to say, who lifts you up and reminds you of what you're capable of achieving, speaking of his impact on people.
Okay.
Something that really struck me from our sources is his emphasis on gratitude.
Oh, yeah.
He constantly expresses appreciation for his fans, his family, the opportunities he's been given.
Gratitude is central to his philosophy.
And
it's something we can all benefit from. In the midst of all the striving and the pursuit of success, it's easy to lose sight of the things we should be grateful for.
That's a really important point. I think that's another reason why people are drawn to him. He embodies this positive, grateful outlook on life, and it's contagious.
He reminds us that success isn't just about achieving goals. It's also about appreciating the journey and the people who support us along the way.
So we've covered his wrestling career, his success in Hollywood, his business savvy, his philanthropy,
his personal life, his fitness regimen, his cultural impact,
his positive mindset. Is there anything we've missed?
I think we've explored quite a bit. It is worth emphasizing that even with all he's accomplished, The Rock continues to evolve.
He's always seeking new challenges and pushing himself beyond his comfort zone.
He's not afraid to take risks.
Like his tequila brand Terramana, he entered a saturated market. But he did it with a clear vision and a commitment to quality, and it's been incredibly successful.
It's a testament to his business acumen. He understands branding, marketing, and most importantly, he knows how to connect with his audience.
So that brings us back to my earlier question. What's the secret to his enduring appeal?
What is it about The Rock that makes him such a global icon? I believe it comes down to a few key things. He's relatable. He's inspirational. And he's authentic. He's someone who came from humble beginnings, faced adversity, yet managed to achieve his dreams. He embodies hard work,
perseverance,
gratitude, and he shares his journey in a way that's genuine and engaging.
He's not just selling a product or a movie. He's offering a way of life.
Exactly.
And people are buying into it.
Precisely. And that's what makes him so much more than just muscles and movies.
So where do you think The Rock's journey will take him next?
That's the million-dollar question. He's already conquered the worlds of wrestling, Hollywood, and business. What else is there? Well, he has hinted at a potential run for a political office.
Imagine that, President Dwayne Johnson.
It would be quite something, wouldn't it?
It would.
He has the charisma, the name recognition, and a demonstrated track record of leadership. And judging by his philanthropic endeavors, he seems to have a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world.
But politics is a completely different arena.
Oh, it is.
It's notoriously tough and often unforgiving.
Yeah, it can be brutal.
Do you think he has what it takes to succeed in that world?
It's difficult to say for sure.
Right.
He'd face intense scrutiny and considerable opposition.
I can imagine.
However, he's also proven to be incredibly resilient and adaptable. He's overcome challenges throughout his life and never shied away from a fight.
So it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Okay.
He's defied expectations time and time again. Who knows what the future holds for The Rock?
That's what I love about these deep dives.
What's that?
We begin with a stack of sources.
Yeah.
And end up with more questions than answers.
That's the beauty of exploration, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about sparking curiosity, challenging assumptions, and opening our minds to new possibilities.
Absolutely. Even if we never completely unravel the enigma that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
Right.
we can still learn from his journey, his resilience, and his unwavering belief in himself.
There's a powerful lesson in that for all of us.
Regardless of our background or the challenges we face, we all have the potential to achieve great things.
Absolutely. A very inspiring message.
That's a great takeaway. It makes me wonder,
Okay.
what aspects of The Rock's story resonate most with you personally? What do you find most inspiring or intriguing about his journey?
That's a good question.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them with us in the comments.
It's always fascinating to see how people connect with different parts of his story. Some might be drawn to his incredible work ethic, his no excuses mentality.
Like his famous Iron Paradise gym setup, it's practically legendary.
Exactly. It embodies his commitment to fitness, but also his discipline and unwavering drive.
Right. Others might be inspired by his entrepreneurial journey and how he built a business empire from the ground up.
And we can't overlook the profound cultural impact he's had.
Yeah.
The Rock is more than just a celebrity.
Right.
He's a global icon who transcends boundaries.
He appeals to people from all walks of life, from all backgrounds of all ages. There's something universal about his message of hard work, perseverance, and gratitude that resonates across cultural differences.
And he manages to do it all with a smile and a sense of humor. He never takes himself too seriously.
Yeah.
Which makes him even more likable.
It's that unique blend of strength and vulnerability, ambition and humility that makes him so compelling. He's a walking paradox.
He is.
And yet it all works so seamlessly.
It really does.
So what can the everyday folks learn from The Rock's journey? What are the key takeaways we can apply to our own lives?
I think the most significant lesson is that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the effort.
Yeah.
The Rock didn't achieve success overnight.
Right.
He faced setbacks, he struggled, but he never gave up on his dreams.
He's a living testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and a positive attitude.
Exactly. And it's not just about achieving external success. It's about pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
The Rock is constantly striving to improve, to evolve, to learn and grow. That's something we can all aspire to.
Absolutely. And it's about cultivating gratitude for the journey, for the people who support us, and for the opportunities we're given.
Right.
Even when things are tough, there's always something to be thankful for.
That's such an important reminder, especially in today's world, where it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to appreciate the simple things.
As we wrap up this deep dive into the world of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, what's the one thing you hope our listeners will take away from this episode?
I hope they'll be inspired by his story, his resilience, his unwavering belief in himself. I hope they'll be encouraged to chase their own dreams, to embrace challenges, to never, ever give up on themselves.
That's beautifully said. I also hope they'll appreciate the power of gratitude.
Yeah.
The importance of staying true to themselves and the value of hard work and perseverance.
The Rock's story is a testament to the human spirit, to our capacity for growth, transformation, and achievement.
And that's something worth celebrating. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. And until next time,
Yes.
keep exploring, keep learning, and keep rocking.
He entered a crowded market,
Right.
but he did it with a clear vision and a commitment to quality.
Yeah.
And it's been incredibly successful.
It's amazing how his story can resonate on so many different levels, but it's not just about inspiration, is it? What are some concrete takeaways our listeners can apply to their own life, inspired by The Rock's journey?
That's a great question. It can be easy to get caught up in the glitz and glamour and miss the practical lessons. One thing that stands out to me is his strategic approach to building a brand. He's carefully cultivated an image that aligns with his values, and that authenticity translates into trust with his audience.
That makes a lot of sense. It's not just about slapping your name on a product. It's about creating something that genuinely reflects who you are. He's mentioned that his business ventures are all extensions of his personal philosophy, right?
Exactly. It's about finding that sweet spot where passion and business intersect. His tequila brand. Tiramana is a perfect example. He entered a very crowded market, but he differentiated himself by focusing on quality ingredients and a genuine connection with his audience.
So for someone who's maybe thinking about starting their own business or even just building their personal brand, what advice can we glean from The Rock's approach? What are the key principles he seems to follow?
I think there are a few key things to highlight. First, know your audience.
Yeah.
The Rock has an incredible understanding of who his fans are and what they respond to. Second, stay true to your values. Don't compromise your integrity for a quick buck. And third, be willing to work hard. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to put in the effort.
It sounds like it's not just about the what, but the why behind what you're doing. People can sense when you're genuinely passionate about something.
Absolutely. Authenticity is key, and it's not just about business. The Rock's approach to life, his work ethic, his emphasis on family and gratitude, those are all valuable lessons we can all learn from.
And he manages to do it all with a smile and a sense of humor, which makes him even more relatable. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'd love to hear your final thoughts. What's the one thing you hope our listeners will carry with them from our exploration of The Rock's journey?
I hope they'll be inspired by his relentless drive and unwavering belief in himself. He's a testament to what's possible when you combine talent, hard work, and a positive mindset. But more than that, I hope they'll be encouraged to embrace their own unique journeys, challenges, and all.
That's a powerful message. The Rock story is a reminder that success isn't a straight line. It's a winding path with ups and downs, but with perseverance, gratitude, and a little bit of can-do spirit, we can all achieve amazing things. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.